Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Yankees look to end this three-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Jake Arrieta starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. Arrieta playing here in his age 34 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Dribbled to the right side. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Matty, this team has high batting averages up and down the lineup. Just great approaches, consistent ABs from top to bottom, and that's the reason they've been so successful this year.
Set to get his day started, Torres batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit. Guys are used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed around 12, 1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And in steps Scott Kingery, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Two and 0 to the Phillies center fielder.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage 2-0.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Hernandez on at first, nobody out. To 2-2 now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has just gone cold. It happens from time to time, but somebody's going to have to create a spark. Hopefully it's with the first 2 guys in the batting order.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Hoskins brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Here's the 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here it is on 3-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here's Carlos Santana now.
Carlos.
As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0. He's taken high above the zone.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Still only 1 out in the inning. Three 1. Three 1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo home run here for Josh Reddick. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Inciarte retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. Phillies on top, 3-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
One of the toughest things to do at this level is to win on the road. With the win today, this would be a sweep of a road series.
A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The Yanks do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
So an outstanding play at short to take away a potential base hit there. And with that, we'll take a look at the league leaderboard in terms of team fielding percentage. And as of right now, these guys find themselves in the number 5 spot in that category in the NL. Digging in now for the Yankees, Nolan Arenado. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Windup and the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Two and one. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Two and 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, J.P. Crawford, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 home is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Russell Martin now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. He'll try again, 1-2. And that one just missed outside. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Inciarte on the run. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Jake Arrieta.
First delivery to him on the way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
This is skied into short left center. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia, as we welcome you back to baseball on the show.
Leading off for the game.
Ready now, number 20 comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swings through the slider there. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
The pitcher, Luis Severino, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's Ender Inciarte, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Comes set, and the 0-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High in the air into shallow left center. Crawford onto the grass, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box now, Torres, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. The Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And a slider. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. So next to the plate for the Phillies, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up.
Cesar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started that swing a bit too early. Left side, but well foul. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through for a hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Left fielder, Reed Hoskins.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. None out, runners at first and second. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a double steal try here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. Kingery at second with 2 down. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 home. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The relay, the throw, and he's tagged out at second. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. The Phillies lead it 4-0. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one if we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
A ball and a strike. Just got a piece up the line. Kingery's there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great two-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop,
Here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Just missing here, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Herrera will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Stepping in is Josh Reddick.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
And this is low, ball 1.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And the changeup is way low that time.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Reddick gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now it's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
The 2-0 on the way. hit pretty well out toward right center field. Inciarte's there. One down. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
First pitch on its way. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike one. Runner at first here, one man out. And he lays off for ball one.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Russell Martin now.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Two balls and a strike to count.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 4-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Hot shot down the line, but this will get fouled. 2-1.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
3-1 to him now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. Another payoff pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's foul, so the battle will continue. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Nope.
2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Two-0 count. The pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling, compose yourself, and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Three and 0. Here it is. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, number 20.
Digging in, number 20. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. From the stretch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Arenado, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Billy McKinney will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Billy McKinney.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 4-0. Julio Alvarez is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 25, Julio Alvarez.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jake Arrieta, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Arrieta.
First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Inciarte is there, and he has it for the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. Last time up he was hit by a pitch. Pitch on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is popped up. Sanchez might try to make a play on it, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
This is pulled into right. Number 20 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 4.
Coming to the plate now, Scott Kingery. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
Fouled off. The 1-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest innings for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. High in the air out to center field. Herrera will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting.
Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
The 1-0 home is outside for a ball. Inciarte leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here's the 2-1 home. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Chopped weakly to the left. Kingery's there on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. It's a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yanks lead 1. They trail here 4-0. Into the box now, Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now.
First baseman, number 41, Carlos Santana.
So now Carlos Santana. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit back up the middle. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder,
Josh Reddick will stand in again, but first will flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
3-1. Odubel Herrera would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Another full count offering on its way. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hard liner to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Drilled on the ground to short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. One out, nobody on. A shot down the first baseline. And a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, Greg Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Nope. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
In now, number 20. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Bird leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Ripped down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. Line drive to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now to the plate, Odubel Herrera. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopper foul. One and one. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner. That's a really tough pitch to hit if you can spot it.
Full count to Herrera, 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one into the second deck and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Odubel Herrera. Number 13 for him on the year as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Number 2, shortstop.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Popped him up. Sanchez is there, 1 away.
The catcher, number 55.
Standing in, Russell Martin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And a fastball just a bit high. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Count still full, 3-2. Another full count pitch home. And another foul ball. Swing and he pops him up. Stanton coming on, and this will land foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Sanchez shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The pitcher, number 49.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jake Arrieta, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Phils tack on 1 more on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and the lead is now 5-0. Max Kepler is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
26. Max Kepler.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. 249 the average coming in. 18 homers and 51 runs batted in.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Pereira is under this one, and he's got it for the first down. Here's Ender Inciarte. Here's the first pitch to him. Nope. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box, Torres. Hit hard down the line. Kingery's there. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. Digging in now, Gary Sanchez. Fourth trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
The 1-0. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. So now two men in scoring position.
Man, that is such a wasted opportunity. 2 on, 1 out. Perfect situation to induce a grounder and get out of the inning, but instead he's wild and both runners advance, taking the double play situation away.
Inciarte at third, Torres at second with one away. And here's a slider for a called strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Two-1, here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Second and third here, 1 man out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. Crawford gloves it. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
Here comes Ned Yost up out of the dugout and on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Dominguez enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Giancarlo Stanton will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First offering on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And this is going to get past him at first. That's a fair ball. Throw to second, but he's in there. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Herrera moving in. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Phillies lead this one 5-2. Chad Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Cesar Hernandez will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. So the Bronx Bombers entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late-game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark, so winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Now in the box, Rhys Hoskins. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Has a look, now the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. Kingery, the runner at second with 1 away. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside the throw. It's a good one to Arenado, and he is out trying to steal third. Two-0 count. The pitch taken on the inside corner for strike 1. And now pitch on the way. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. Carlos Santana would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Phillies go down quietly there, and it remains 5-2. David Robertson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
David Robertson.
Riding in, Nolan Arenado. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First offering on its way. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the ninth, as that one just about got him. Here it comes, 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. Greg Bird waits on deck. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Ready once again, Greg Bird. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. Strike 2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, number 20, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. 1-1 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, and it's a 5-3 game now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Tyler Wade will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 39, Tyler Wade.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Now a hard liner, but foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Philadelphia jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Arrieta hangs win number 11 on his line as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Luis Severino was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. David Robertson closes the door for the save, number 38. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Yankees, 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 5 minutes. Our paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park this afternoon, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.